Hello there, welcome to Johnny Build. Say hi, Vab.
Hi, Vab.
Hopefully you all can hear him just as well as you can hear me. We are doing, well, we're doing a thing, and you'll find out what that is in a second. So just wanted to show you guys from last week the finished result of the, in case you didn't see it. Hi, Greg. Hi, Lego Man. Good to see you guys. The finished Space Coaster, which is a phenomenal set if you can pick it up. It's really cool. There are so many little play features in it, like the little dude that goes through in his little cart and stuff like that. It is just a really cool set. It's a 3-in-1, so you can do two other amusement park builds with it. But just wanted to kind of go over that real quick, just so you guys could see anyone that wasn't here for the end. Let's get that out of the way now, because we are on to, whoops, do it the other way. We are on to the main event tonight. So, we had a contest that was going on for about a week, and the end results, I will tell them to you now with a refresh to the post. In fourth place, with 10% of the votes, there was a total of 21 votes, so thanks everybody that voted. We have the Seinfeld studio. Someday that's going to get built. Third place with 14% of the votes was the Monkey Kid Legendary Flower Fruit Mountain. Second place with 29% of the votes, which actually it had way less, that it just kept building up as we got to the last like 2 days. So it tried really hard. We have Baby Yoda and the Child. So 48% of the votes, which is almost 50%, which would be like 19 votes. We have the Caterham race car. Now, as you can see, I have the Caterham here. And Vab has joined me because I completely forgot that whenever I bought this thing, I got it from our lug. When I got it, he had gotten it first. So he also has the same set, the Caterham. This is the Caterham 7620R. And so whenever I was like, I put that as one of the options and we were seeing that it was winning a couple days ago, he was like, well, how about we do this together? Because I have one. I was like, I completely forgot about that. So we're not going to make it a contest. It's going to be like a build and chill type thing and just chat with people and stuff. But we are going to build this and just have fun. So there we go.
Let's be real, Johnny.
What?
I'm the one that talked you into getting the Caterham.
Well, you did. Yeah, he did talk me into into getting it, and yeah, so I have it. Hi, you are. How you doing? Good to see you.
You are's here.
Yeah, she is here. Woohoo. For some reason my chat box was not showing up properly, and now it is. Huh, I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, good to see everybody. Your screen is black. I don't know what to tell you there. Oh, okay, so that was you. So let me put this up. Our current project is the Caterham. This is Lego set 21307. Also Lego Ideas set number 14. So this was like the 14th set that they did. With the Lego Ideas line, which eventually became the Lego Icons line. Funny thing was, and I didn't. I mentioned this to Vab, and he found the instructions online and everything. I don't know how many pieces are in this set actually, because it's actually not on the box. It's a 12+ set. It does not tell you anywhere on here how many pieces are in the set. So I'm guessing it's less than 1,000. Am I right with that, Vab? You don't have to tell me the exact amount, but.
The instructions don't even say it, but if I were a bet man, I'm going to say that it's 620 pieces.
620. Okay, so I'm
7620R. I guarantee you that's probably a piece count.
7620R. It may be. Actually, that may be. You might be right. So I'm going to go with a little bit higher. I'm going to go with maybe, I'm going to go with 705. So we will find out. So I'm going to get the timer ready just so we can see how long it's going to take us to build. And we'll start counting up and start our builds in 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, let's get to building. Greg, you don't need to look it up. We wanted to find out for ourselves. That was kind of rude. But I was closer.
Well, I guess I could have just went to Bricklink and found out.
See, that would be cheating too. All right. Ah, see, now this is what I wish Lego did more of. Like did the set like this, and like where you opened it like this. I hate the tab pushes and everything like that. I love whenever they do a set that's, designed this way.
I tell you what, these boxes, I love the style they did with these boxes because they make great part and piece, put all your spare parts and pieces in here.
Yep, exactly.
They store easily, and if I need to go through it, I'll just go in and...
Yep. Oh, one last thing real quick. If any of you did a fall day, you may have gotten lucky and gotten to build one of these. It's a little mini Dreams turtle van. It was a really cool, fun extra thing for a fall day. So just wanted to say that.
Where was that at?
What? It was right in the front of the store, but they only had like so many of them. So like if you got there too late, you wouldn't have gotten to build it.
Oh,
All right.
Must have just missed it.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh well. Story of my life.
Alright, so I got the instructions there. I am going to put the box right here. We are going to build this sucker. Alright, so we got 3 bags total. I mean 6 bags total really, but I mean like numbered 1, 2, 3, and 3 each. So...
Yeah, I told you you'd probably be a little surprised how many bags.
I think set size, I think this is kind of comparable. So this is a total of 6 bags, some small, some big, which I think there's more pieces in each bag than there was in, say, like the Space Coaster. So, yeah, we'll find out, won't we? So my older brother actually commented on my Facebook page because I had mentioned that like the Caterham was winning, and he mentioned that or his comment was, well, of course it is. Top Gear proved that the Caterham is 10 times better than any car, or is better than any car that is 10 times the cost of it, because it's a very relatively cheap car price-wise, but it is a fast little roadster. Like I said, it's built like an Indy car. It's not an Indy car, but it's built like how the old ones used to look.
So that explains why Caterham won. I was fully expecting it to be the Monkie Kids thing.
Ah, yeah. So, yeah, I guess that would be why. Now, how are levels, guys? Just curious to see, can you hear Vab okay? I'm assuming you can hear me okay, because I'm always loud. Ooh, they even have a little... They even have a little story. Look at this. This is really cool. Hey, Jerry, how you doing tonight? This is cool. They have, like, a little outline of, like, all the, like, the pieces, like, what each thing is and what it does. Like, you know, the engine's here, cowl... they even have little cones here, or little... Ooh, they have a little things that you can, like, pick up the car so that you can, like, work on the underneath of it. Vab is very low? Really? Alright, well, let me adjust them again. No, that would be on my end then, so...
Okay, yeah,
let's see.
I'm
Yeah, you're fine. Alright.
maxed out.
Yeah, you're fine. I turned them up because I was looking at my levels, so... So they call it the perfect racing machine. They have like a little thing about the Caterham 7. So, yeah, here we go. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun build. So I'm sitting for right now, and actually I need to lower this just a little bit because I am sitting. And I want this at the right level.
Yeah, I gotta move my desk closer to me because I have like a literal 8-inch gap where nobody can see me.
Alright, so these go upside down. That's rolling away. And we have lightsaber hilts for these things. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, this is a neat little set. So I'm glad Vab convinced me to get it. All right, so we gotta get the flats, and they're upside down. These little lightsaber hilts are cool because they're actually chrome, which is unusual. I thought they would be like a gray, but they actually put chrome lightsaber hilts in this thing.
That's when they were still doing chrome pieces.
I guess, and that's why the
well,
Corvette...
they had when they had a big, huge thing back when when this set was out. They started saying about how chrome pieces. They actually went after a lot of places that sold chrome pieces.
Oh, really?
And
interesting.
There was a good 5 or 6 sites you could actually buy chrome Lego pieces, but because they could not ensure that the process of chroming was safe for people, they decided to. They told them no, you have to stop.
I did not know that. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
I believe that's what the story was. That's why the only place in the world right now that I've noticed that you can buy chrome pieces, I believe, is out.
It's like
Malaysia,
Malaysia.
in Europe. Yeah. Well, no, it's actually in Europe. Country in Europe. Block City, ChromeBlockCity.com.
Interesting. Well, if you need...
the only ones that Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, if you need chrome pieces, that's where you go, I guess. That really stinks, though, because like that's one of the reasons why I'm so disappointed in the Corvette, because they didn't use chrome on it, and it was like, really?
Yeah, they used the gray. They didn't even use like these pieces.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
The metallic pieces for it. If they would have even done that, I think I would have been a lot happier with the set.
Yeah. Jerry, it's been a while since we've seen you on. How are you doing? I know you're doing.
I was on.
That's right. She came to see you. I know she's been doing a lot of pottery stuff and been doing some amazing things. Oh, why is it a sad day for you, Greg? That's no fun. Sad day's stuck.
Yeah, I've been thinking about having to change my days from Wednesdays to probably a weekend day. I'm just noticing a lot of people just can't make Wednesdays anymore, especially with school starting up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And being in the middle of the week.
Ooh, that. Well, that stinks.
Break.
Don't think we want to get into that too much. That's kind of. I mean, that sucks for your loss, but that's not something we really want to get into here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were talking to me about that. Wow.
No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible, but let's not dwell on such things. Hopefully, the family can recover.
Prayers to the family, and let's move on.
Yep. Yeah, Lego man. That whenever I saw this, because I was torn when I was looking at this set, I was actually looking at a set that I've already built, which was Boba Fett's, Slave 1, the 20th anniversary version, and Vav was, I was looking at both of these and stuff. And I was like, and Vab convinced me. He's like, all right, you know what? You need to, the Caterham is just really cool. It would be really neat to do. He's like, I got one. You'd get the last one. That would be cool. And I was like, yeah. So I only had enough. Our lug does a thing with as we do displaying and stuff. We get cups so that we can turn them in for either pieces, or we can turn them in for sets. Like so many cups equals a set. And they're nothing I mean, like, there's things like this, but it's not like they're, like, super, like, you can't get, like, a Millennium Falcon or something like that, which would be amazing, but that's not something that they do. It's just, littler sets and things like that. And so he convinced me, and I'm like, all right, I'll get this. And I was torn between that, like I said, and the Slave 1. And so like we said here, these are the cups I'm using, blah blah blah. Got those turned in and everything. And Vab had plenty of cups because he's been doing displaying and stuff more than I had, because I had just started essentially. And so we got done, and then Vab turns to me because he had picked up one of the 2 slave ones that was there. Hands me the slave one and says, "Here you go. I got this for you." I was like, "What?" So that was the story of how I got both the slave one and this particular set. So
And right at that point, I turned to our treasurer, who was marking down who was getting what and what was going on. I turned to her and say, You do not let him put this back. You make sure he takes it home with him.
So Vab was an amazing person. I mean, he still is. But and yeah, if you have not seen or been onto his streams on Wednesday, are you doing it still this Wednesday, or are you changing it now? Do you know?
I'm going to keep it on Wednesdays, probably till after episode 10. Which will be next week. So, and I've been doing it for 10 weeks now. How crazy is that?
It goes by fast once you start.
Yeah, and so I think starting after next episode, or next week's stream, it'll probably be going to maybe a Saturday or something. I don't know.
That would actually not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I haven't given it too much thought as of right now. But
hand me tissues.
I do know I need to switch it up because my last Wednesday stream, I think literally only had you and one other person watch it. It was the views on it were abysmal.
Well, and you do have people that are signing up, and they see you on other stuff. So hopefully things start going. Because it took me a while. I mean, like, I don't remember how many episodes I did before it was like, oh wow, there's like 3 people watching. It took me a while. But I get that too.
Yeah, and then also, if you watch normal content creators or anybody who streams or does videos, I've been noticing a trend with a lot of newer people coming on in YouTube in general. It takes about 6 months to a year to even get up to about 500 people. So Johnny's right on track with his subscriber base. I'm as of right now, I'm averaging, it seems like 2 people per episode that subscribes. So,
well, and the thing of it is too, it's yes, our friendship blossomed from there.
Yeah.
But the thing was too, like what boosted me was doing events. Like whenever I was like, people were scanning and like joining at like things like Brickfest. That's where I really got my first boost, because I had been doing it for a year before, almost a year. Streaming prior to that was when I got the AT-AT. So like I didn't do Brickfest for a whole nother year with the lug, and that was like the first time I got like a good jump. And then we had Robinson Mall, did that, and that got a jump. So it definitely takes time. And once and that's the funny thing. Like I asked Logan. Logan's our guy that does Transformers, and Mondays are booked for me too. So. Yeah, don't do Monday. But a weekend stream is not a bad idea, actually, because it'll be something a little bit different. But Logan told me, because Logan has like thousands because of his Transformers, because of the subject matter, kind of. And he said, he only had 1 or 2 or whatever, like that would do, that would look at his stuff. But then whenever Optimus Prime, the Lego Optimus Prime came out, he was able to kind of, without even trying really, able to capitalize on just the popularity of Optimus Prime. And even though he was doing micro builds, people were looking for Lego Transformers, and that's how his kind of started taking off a bit. Now it's kind of stagnated because there's nothing else with Transformers right now for Lego. But it's going to be just the right thing all of a sudden. That's like, as soon as like SpaceX goes in the news or something, and like it's, or rockets, something big, and then it's like boom, and then you're going to be like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Well, and then that's where I'm at with it, is because the second launch is supposed to be happening sometime soon.
Oh yeah.
We're just waiting. They are waiting on. There's something going on with the flight license to launch it. So
which is a weird thing to say.
Yeah. SpaceX has to either reapply for it, or they're waiting on the FAA to clear them. So either way, you have the whole paperwork trail going on there.
Which, government is always the bane of development and stuff. So, but we won't go into government. No politics. We don't need politics.
That's politics. If you want to listen to that, go watch some others.
Yeah, just like we don't talk about politics in this stream. Just like we don't talk about Chewbacca.
Well, actually, did you see that out at the AFOL Day?
Mm-hmm. I saw it there, and I just kind of shook my head at it.
Oh, you did too?
Yep.
I did the same thing. I looked at that, and
it was gross.
No.
I
shook my head and walked away.
I'm sad to say that about Chewbacca, in the model, but it was just ugly, and I just looked at it. And now I saw somebody on, what was it on? It was on Instagram, where they had taken the Stradivarius, whatever guitar it is, or maybe it's the Les Paul. But it's like, so there's an icon set that is an amp and a guitar, and the guitar is the proper size for Chewie to play it. So they put they put it around on him and stuff. They're like, this makes it look like 300% better. And I was like, okay, that I can see. That's different and kind of cool. But like by himself, no. It was kind of funny. Yeah. So yeah, AFOL Day was Saturday. How's everyone doing tonight? What are you guys up to? What is keeping you busy? I know. Again, doing the pottery is keeping Jerry busy. I saw some of her stuff. If you look for her username in Instagram, she shows what she's displaying, and I think she said she sold some stuff, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty cool to be able to do as you're working on your craft and stuff. So. Oh no.
Oh.
So these are evil parts. These are these little clip things that go in, and the Millennium Falcon has like 30 of these. When I was trying to take the set apart, it was awful. It hurt my hands.
Clips. I've been trying to find a way to use those, and I have not been able to do it.
They are useful. It's just, That's interesting. That goes in there. Is that really how that goes? Oh, I guess so. Alright. Jewelry beads right now. Ah, cool. Very cool. You're icing your... Uh-oh. You are. What did you do to yourself? Huh?
She got in a fight with the person in front of her at the ice cream.
Oh, that's very possible. I mean, I would not put it past her to get... Ooh, look at those. Those look cool.
Taking too much time at the ice cream store, huh?
That's right. Don't get between a woman and her ice cream.
Life lesson for all you younger kids out there.
That's right. Which is most of you. I won't say anything about Jerry's age, but... A bar fight again.
Ice cream bar fight.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Ice cream bar. That's right. That would be... Actually, an ice cream bar fight would be hilarious to watch. That would be funny.
Now you're getting me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
We should go start one somewhere.
Yep. Yep. I kind of started like as soon as I said that, I was like, well, you know, that would be kind of neat. Jerry, happy birthday tomorrow! But we'll say it today. You know what? I downloaded this thing. I haven't put it into my setup here, but I have a thing that's like a little video that's like, you know, like happy birthday or like a celebrate thing or whatever. So just pretend that's going on, like, you know.
Fireworks, everything. Happy
That's
birthday,
right.
Jerry.
That's right.
I mean,
$1 million.
would it embarrass you if we sang happy birthday on stream?
Nah, she would not be embarrassed because we can't see her, so it's not like it's in person. Turn to look at a car while driving without thinking. Oh. That means you're getting old. Like Jerry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, Jerry would not be embarrassed. I kind of figured she wouldn't be. Do the AI version? Oh, of Happy Birthday? The AR version. So it'd be like Stephen Hawking, right? Be very computerized. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, like that. Has to be very clipped and oh, the Weird Al version. Who says yeah? Oh, yeah. Just slightly behave.
I would say I would want to play it, but that might be a copyright violation.
Oh no, that would definitely get copyright. I mean, like, I have at the end of my intro is the "Here's Johnny" thing, which is from the Johnny Carson one that he does, and you know that clip doesn't get copyrighted because it's just that short amount. But yeah, if we did the whole Weird Al Happy Birthday thing, that would definitely get copyright struck. Moving right along. But happy birthday. So you're going to be what? You're going to be what? 39? I think 39, Jerry?
I can't say anything. I have yet to meet you. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
No, if Dan was in here, 29.
Oh,
sorry.
Story.
Yeah. If Dan was in here, he would just be going off. This is really interesting start to the build. So we've got, all right, I'm going to stop for a second and show you where I'm at. So we've got, you're thinking 26. So we got, obviously wheels are going to go here, and this is, I'm thinking this is the back. I had to think for a second, but looking at this is definitely going to be like the back because it's bigger, and then, but I could be wrong. But I don't think I am in this case because it looks like it's wider out here. So Dan, he's my favorite Canadian. Get your own Canadian. Dan's all of our favorite Canadian. and he's the type of person to show up to just out of nowhere and be like, I heard my name.
My ears were burning.
That's right. Yeah, he would do that. This is an easy set to build in the sense that like they made it so that like it's not complicated. They don't have too many pieces going in for a step. It's nice and relaxing. Shh! I won't tell him if you won't tell him.
That I'm falling behind.
Well, I mean, you were talking and stuff, and so I tend to. I have 2 years under my belt almost of doing this, so like I've learned to be able to talk and build at the same time. It is a useful skill.
I'd imagine you're probably getting closer to bag 2.
No, I've still got plenty of pieces here.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, the perspective on this thing looks weird, but you build slow. I'm not really building. I'm not doing a speed build, so to speak. I'm just kind of cruising at like for me a gentle pace. But I tend to do things like I walk fast, and you know, so yeah. I'm doing what
You know, I used to be like that, Johnny. I used to when I was overseas with the military. When I got back, my dad would yell at me for going too fast. He's like, "You need to slow down." So I had to learn how to slow down.
Oh yeah. Ooh, okay. So we got this, and these connect up right there, and then this has to connect up right there. So we got this thing is on here, and then it connects up right to this little thing that pokes out. So. How's everyone doing tonight? What'd you have for dinner? I know you are. Yes, we know. You had ice cream, right? I mean, especially if you hurt your neck. I'm sure you had double ice cream, right? Double the ice cream because double the hurt. Yeah. Gotta find the
Like
perfect pace. Oh gosh, those commercials. Haven't thought about those in forever. Or the I can't even think of it. The one that was like, oh, I guess it was that was the double mint. Was that one? You skipped dinner, had ice cream for lunch. Okay, so ice cream was still a part of your day somewhere. Ooh.
I haven't had dinner yet.
I had hot dogs. They were tasty enough. Okay, same thing on this side, putting that in there. Oh, that went right in. That's cool. Right, I gotta put this on there. I forgot this. On this one. Oh, I forgot something. Gotta start over. Right.
Rip it all apart.
Rip it all apart. Start from scratch.
It's not so much I'm a slow builder. I'm just double checking my work so I don't have to do exactly that.
Yeah, I get it. Ooh, that fills in nicely. I like that. That fills in nicely.
Plus, I'm trying to give everybody a good AI or the good sound of the Legos clicking.
Mm-hmm. Click, click, click. It is a very satisfying sound. It really is. Yeah. So what'd you guys all have for dinner? What'd you have, Jerry? Anything good? Anything bad? Okay, those go on the top. I know you're doing pottery stuff, so it's like for you, chatting is a little bit more difficult. She would much rather talk and just be like, blah, 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 blah. Chicken and small potatoes. Oh, nice. Who you calling small potatoes?
Deep fried.
Making your keyboard messy. Oh. So I do have to say, and in fact, I'll go get it real quick. Well, once I finish this first bag, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I know. Could always have people, but see, I want Lego builders in, so you got to start building Legos. How about that? Start building Legos, I'll have you on. More the merrier. Okay, well, we got this part of the fender. Looks like we're going to do the back part of the fender now. Kind of the same way. And what I'll do is after I finish doing the first bag, I'm going to go and show and grab some of my purchases from this weekend. Hi everybody that's joined. Thank you for tuning in to JonnyBuildz. JonnyBuildz with Vab. Vab's Workshop, and you should tune in to his stream on Wednesday this week, and then he's going to change it, which he'll announce. But he does amazing rockets and builds, and he's currently working on... I keep wanting to call it the mothership because it's so giant.
It's Starship.
Starship. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, this week I believe we will be done with the design, or at least the first iteration of the design for Booster 9.
Ooh. Okay. How many boosters does it have?
Just the one.
Just the
But
one.
it has 33 engines on it.
That's insane. It's a lot of engines. All right. Okay. Ooh, that fits in perfect. Look at that. That just, right there, it just fits perfectly, all together. It's like Lego knew what they were doing.
Actually, it wasn't Lego that designed this originally.
Well, no, right. Because the ideas were other people and stuff, and then they would take it and
They just refined the idea.
Yeah. Which is a neat concept.
Whoever designed this should definitely get the kudos.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's probably in the manual.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look
I don't
at
know.
that.
They didn't. I don't think they started putting that into the manuals.
I don't know if they put the name of the
Until
person
later.
that did it, but there's definitely some info. I was looking at it right whenever we started. There's definitely some info in there about the set.
It just says who created the actual car.
Oh, like the real car, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, they didn't put the actual builder's name in this. I don't think they started doing that until later.
Well, that's kind of pooky. I want to know who did it. Give him the kudos.
Well, also at that time is that you were doing this just for prestige. You weren't getting paid.
Oh, right. Yeah, for sure.
You know, you were just doing it for that prestige, and that's the way I think they should have kept it, because when you start bringing money into the whole ordeal, that's when people.
Yeah, money causes problems.
Yeah.
And it becomes more about like, hey, I want to make something off of it, as opposed to like, hey, I want to make something.
Exactly.
Like, and that's one reason why I joined the Lug, because like we get to show off what we do, but we don't get paid for it. I mean, like the Lug benefits as far as that goes. They get some money, they get some appreciation stuff, but that goes to all members to help things out for more pieces, for more builds and stuff like that. But like, we individually do not get paid, and I think that's how it should be.
And then that's a really good way to go into Brickfest. That's a really good way to get your name out there and show off what you can do. Just like Johnny said, he really didn't start getting up there with the subs until afterwards.
Right.
Now, my name, I kind of went through a different route. I actually ended up getting doing a magazine article with my stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With Brick Journal, and that's how my name got out there.
Like, look at this dude, he's making big giant rockets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool
But
little stick shift.
It's also connections and who you know, what you can do. Like I was, because of that article, I was actually scouted for Lego Master.
Ah, okay,
So-
right.
And I never heard anything back because I didn't have a build partner at the time. That's what led me to join the Lug, just to find build partners in case I do get scouted again, and I can offer it up if anybody wanted to join
Right.
or do it.
Oh, look at this. This is cool. So they have they have the clutch. They use arms for it, but they have the clutch, the brake, and the accelerator. They use little arms. That's great. Hey Ben, how you doing? Good to see you. This
Hi,
is the
Ben.
winner, and we are working on the Caterham, and it is fantastic so far. Really cool, really neat techniques. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Okay, sorry. So here,
Ooh, I see
Yeah.
a misprint. No, I didn't. Sorry.
Alright, so there. Those are the 3 arms that make the accelerator, or the gas pedal, I guess, the brake, and the clutch. They go in here. How's your night going, Ben? Keeping out of trouble? I assume. Or causing trouble, one of those two. So our engine compartment is here. Well, that's good. I mean, trouble can only be so many people's middle name, you know. And generally it's mine, so.
I avoid trouble.
Oh, you're starting on the Deathbringer. All right.
Can't wait to see that.
That's gonna be massive. That's gonna be cool. Ben will be streaming on Thursday. He at, well, our time 9 o'clock, his time 8. But someone called you? Were you hearing? I don't think we said Jerry. Did we? No. Oh, that's for the steering wheel. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, Trouble. That's right. So yeah, I guess we said your name. Yeah, Ben is streaming on Thursday, and we're not joining him this week. He's working on the Deathbringer, obviously. But sorry, Jerry, it's been a while. I haven't talked to you in a while, so. So Ben will be doing that. Vab stream, like I said, is tomorrow. Check that out at 8 o'clock Eastern. Ben's will be 9 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock his time, because he's Texan. Oh, you might start on the Concorde. Well, I'll have to, once I finish this build, or finish bag 1, I was gonna go and show what I grabbed from AFOL Day, so that people can see it, just for the fun of it. The design of this engine is really kind of cool. Got little bits and pieces here. Nothing on top there. Yeah, the Concorde that's going to be a fun set to do. The intricacies that they built into that thing in order to make the nose move and to make the landing gear come down when you twist the nose. I mean, like, it's a pretty epic set. I definitely can't wait to build it. However, I have to wait until I have room to do such a thing.
It's a huge set.
It is a very large set.
I was really shocked when I saw it in the front window at the Lego store.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. It really does. Alright, so, wow, that's a lot of extra pieces. Am I missing something here? There's way more extra pieces than I would think I would have. I'm gonna go back through, because it's these 2x1s that I'm kind of confused about, and I didn't see anywhere to put. I know I was looking for them. Double check. Go back. Start over. Boo.
I keep on bumping my mic.
Oh no, you're fine. Stop doing that. The single pieces I understand, but these kind of interesting. Yeah, this is why I like having the. This is why I like having a. Oh, those are there. Take it apart. Start over. Boo boo. Those ones are up
I really
there.
like how these fit in. They use the.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, those look neat. Yeah, I like how they all put it together, and made it so that like everything. No, I know I put those there. front there. Got those. Looking for dark gray and the tan ones. I know, I'm sorry. Aha! I found where the tan ones go. Of course. Got it. I missed. I went too fast. See, this is why Vab is better than me.
I wouldn't say that.
Alright, so under here. Under where? Under here is where the tan two go. I missed that in the front. Jerry's like, stop it! Stop hitting the mic.
I'm actually not hitting the mic.
Oh.
What you're hearing is the reverberation of my desk.
Oh, I gotcha.
Sorry, I'll be more careful, Jerry.
Oh no, you're fine. I mean, what are you gonna do? What can you do with a reverberation? You know. That goes there. That goes there. I did that. Blah 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 blah. Did that. Did that. That goes there. Okay, so I'm gonna put these back on.
So I think my next investment is definitely going to be in a mat, if
A
that's
what?
the case. A mat, like a Lego mat.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Hi, Scott. How you doing? Good to see you. We are doing the Caterham. We are on bag 1 currently. Ooh, where did that piece go? How'd you get down there? It got stuck. There we go. There we go. It is really nicely designed, though. I have to give it kudos for that. And whoever the designer was did a great job on this so far. Yeah, this is the one you voted for? Yeah, it won by leaps and bounds. Which, totally fine. I put those two on. So where are these last two dark grays supposed to go? That one's there. That one's on the engine. Yeah, that little thing. I don't know where these last two pieces go. I went all the way back and then went through. I found where the tan ones go, but I do not see where those two go. And I don't think I have extra, I do have extra, but I don't think I have extra that I'm missing where they were supposed to go in. So, well, double checking one more time. So yeah, AFOL Day was good. I only got the one thing. My wife got the last year's winter set because we needed to get it. Unfortunately, it wasn't on sale, but the Concorde was, which is great, which is hilarious because it's brand new and it's, costs a good bit. But yeah, that was their choice for not updating everything. So whatever.
Well, I found out that you couldn't get the discount on Titanic.
Yeah, because it's been on the list since forever. So yeah, unfortunately that one wasn't. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like AFOL Day came so close to when the Concorde was released, because it was released on the 1st or the 4th. But because AFOL Day happened so soon after that, like they just didn't have time to put it on the list of like these are no-nos. You know, you can't get the discount with them. So again, that's Lego's fault, or you know, maybe they did that on purpose, because like I said, I did that with the arcade set, the Pac-Man arcade, so which was really cool. All right, I will be right back. My first bag is done properly this time, and yeah, show you the Concorde box. So be right back. Concorde Airbus. Let's move this out of the way. It's a decently sized box. So let me back this up. There we go. Look at that. 2,083 pieces. It is the box just looks really sleek. I mean, just because the plane itself is very sleek. It is pretty. It very much is. The way they designed it was so good. Let's go on the back, because that's where the fun is. So they have. Oh yeah, I think they'll do more Lego planes. So that's an actual Concorde. This is, you have seats. You have seats and a little toilet. That's kind of the profile of it. And then this is how the interior looks in order to make, so there's a landing gear here. And there's the other landing gear right there. And then that's the front with the nose. So the nose, as you can see, as the Concorde is supposed to do. Oops, let me focus. The nose, when it lands, is supposed to go down. It tilts. So they did that as part of the build. But they also made it so whenever you twist the nose, the landing gear comes down automatically. So it's pretty darn cool. What's that?
It's the tail cone that gets twisted.
No, it's the nose. Oh, wait, is it the tail?
I believe it's the tail cone that gets twisted.
I think the tail does this back part here. I don't know. I'll find out.
Yep.
Maybe it is. That would be cooler if it was the nose. I thought it was the nose, which would have been really like, wow, they did.
You might be right. I looked into it a little bit, but I could have swore it was the tail cone actually that did it.
Huh. Well, we'll find out. Maybe it is the tail cone. I don't know. Oh, I made my... Hold on a second. I made my grip for my camera here come loose because I was moving it around. Sorry about that. Yeah.
There it is.
Technical difficulties.
I got to get used to doing builds this way.
So it is a fantastic looking model. Can't wait to build it. It'll be fun. Not sure when I will, because I got other things planned for, like, Brickfest is going to be the Pac-Man arcade. It's a two-parter. First day is going to be the arcade. Ooh. And second day is going to be completing the arcade. Completing the, it's not a bin, but, you know, the cabinet. So, alright. There we go. Bag one complete. These go over here. And double checking, looking it over just to see if there was something I missed where it goes, but I don't see anything. Nothing in the back where those seats are. Nothing back Repair. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I have these two dark grays, and maybe that's okay. Maybe you're supposed to, so we'll find out. All right, anyway, let's move this up here and get more pieces.
Did you check underneath the 2x3 slope, inverted slopes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Those, I mean, like, because you build those and they tell you, and those are actually 2x2s that go underneath those.
Okay. Or do you
yeah,
have,
because
like extra 1x2s?
Yeah, because I looked at those, and when you build them, like they tell you what pieces are gonna go for it, and I don't see any. So, all right. Well, we'll see if I run into something where it's like, hey, you should have these. I'm like, all right. We'll find out. So yeah, the Concorde will be a fun build. Brickfest is coming up in Pittsburgh, Monroeville. Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff. I would love to see, and I think they didn't they do like a Cessna? Or something like that? Or is that someone's custom build that did a Cessna?
That is a mock, I believe. They did a really good job of doing it.
See, that's something they should do, is like I mean, people would go crazy over that, I think. Ooh! We got tires. Big honking tires. Yeah. Like, right, yeah, for like Lego Town and stuff, and they're not like very specific. They're like their own version or whatever. All right, let's get the tires over here for now. Pieces out of the tires. Oh yeah, the Sopwith camel would be cool. It would be cool. Do the Sopwith camel and then do the Snoopy version of the Sopwith camel. Yeah, they've done the Sopwith camel. I think you're right. They did a Wright Flyer.
They did a couple Wright Flyers.
Did they?
Yeah.
These are cool pieces. This is a neat set though. I'm definitely gonna keep this one together. And I was thinking about. Oh, that's something else I should. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. That'll be a surprise. Ooh, we get to do the engine. All right, engine time. So this is like the little carburetor. Yeah, I think I recall seeing one Wright Flyer. Which of course, it's funny that like, you know, the Wrights were the first to fly, and they didn't fly very far, which is okay. I mean, like it was the first flight, but it's still kind of funny. They're like, and it was more of a glide, you know, but it proved what could be done. So yeah. Oh no!
I'm actually
oh no!
from North Carolina. What do you do now?
I opened 3 instead of 2.
Whoops!
Oh man, this is gonna be a mess. I was like, where is this piece? Yes, it was definitely controlled falling. So I'm gonna have a mess here because it's gonna be 2 sets of bags almost. So, oops. I was wondering why we were getting to the tires already. And I couldn't find the piece I needed to start with, so. Alright, we're gonna have a mess. A royal, delicious mess of Lego all over the place. And it will be glorious. Hey, there's the piece I need. Funny that. You open the right bag, you get the pieces you need. Alright. It is my first build, exactly.
Wow, I got a lot of extra pieces.
See? Yeah, exactly.
1x1 tile.
Mm-hmm.
Tile round.
Yeah, they gave a lot of extra pieces for this one, which, I mean, cool. I like extra pieces.
Like I got 2 extra tan pieces that might need to go somewhere. And I found out where.
Uh-oh, you did the same thing, huh? Alright, Vab, we both have to start over. Just put them all back in and... Here's one thing I really like, though, that they did. Printed pieces.
Yes.
That's always welcome. Definitely prefer those than to decals.
Like I got an extra 1x2 clip. Slopes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I had a couple slopes. I had a extra stick shift. I had yeah, a couple things. So like I said, it's they put extra weird pieces in, which hey, all for. Chrome grill pieces. Woohoo.
Shove those off to the side. Ooh.
Hey, you're starting on bag 2. Yay!
I am starting on bag 2.
Oh no, that's like a speedometer right there.
I did a little bit of a cheat. I didn't follow the instructions per se.
In what way?
A lot of all the reverse pieces I did. I look at the first and then I know it's going to be a reverse piece, so
Oh yeah.
build it without looking at the instructions.
That's not really cheating, so to speak. That's just utilizing your time wisely.
True, but some people will see it as a form of, well, you didn't follow the instructions exactly.
Well, see, I think that, I mean, like, the fact that you're using the instruction, like, the actual instructions, I think is like, okay, there you go. But how you interpret them is entirely up to you.
Yep.
How you follow them. It's not like you're going 3 pages ahead. It just happens to be, you know, right there, kind of. So far, though, I have been impressed with this build.
No, me too. It's turning out to be a real. I'm
It is
super
definitely
stoked about it.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put down, so this is, we're working on the engine right now. So I'm going to put that down for a second. It looks like it's removable out of here because there's lots of flat pieces, lots of flat space. And we're going to get the, so they use pistols. We're using pistols here in order to, I'm guessing these are like the intakes or the exhaust manifolds. So that's kind of cool. That is a creative way to use pistols for exhaust manifolds. Oh, we gotta do 2 of them. This looks like it's a 4-stroke engine. Makes sense. Yes, I love whenever they can take something and they're like, hey, I bet you've never used it like this before. So you're putting the handle of the gun in the block, and then the rest of it points downward. So. Ooh, what was that? I made that fly off. I'm not sure how, because that should be going over top, or maybe I pushed it in too far. Yeah. There's this black piece that goes there. Yeah, I pushed it in a little too far. But I did not lose the piece. That's the important part, you know. So. I'm looking to see if they turn it at all. It doesn't look like they do, so let me pull these other ones out a little bit. Oh no, your battery is dying. Well, you better fix that. Is that your phone or your laptop battery? There we go, pulling these Pull these gun handles out of the holes a little bit. There we go. Now they're more even. Ah, your phone. Huh. Yeah, it sounds like poor planning to me. I'm teasing. Alright.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's that?
When you did the pistols,
Yeah.
the one on the end actually sticks out further than what they're at, what they say they want to.
Right, because of the little black stud thing that's there.
Yeah.
That's why I pulled them all. Yeah, I yanked them all out a little bit because that's the only way they'll fit. So I wanted them kind of to look even. We'll find out how they go after once we put it in. I'm guessing it's going to go into like these things.
Well,
Like
I'm
little-
wondering if on the actual vehicle that back one actually comes out just like that.
It might. Yeah, it's hard to say.
I'm just gonna leave it like it.
The elbow macaronis are probably going to be the rest of the exhaust. Oh, that was a satisfying snap. So those two things go on there to keep it from going too far up. And then our type R, letting you know what it is. Now we're going to do the front of the engine. I've been doing little pieces for so long with the Harry Potter set that I'm an expert at just keeping them straight. Not something I'm proud of necessarily, but
Could not find a piece.
find that piece.
Yeah, it was hiding. Had to shovel everything around.
I do not like whenever they do a piece like this and like they have like these gratings are only like held on by one. You just looked at the screen. Yeah, I got a lot of pieces because I opened the wrong bag. So it is what it is. Wait, what's Ben say? So I'm bummed I ordered some machine parts from Bricklink, and one of them was a black 1x2 round that doesn't exist in any oh man, that is awful. Oh man, okay. So in the last step of the engine, so they're all pushed in, and they all kind of get turned to the left, except for the first one. All these guns. So they are supposed to be pushed in as much as you can, but the first one points straight down, almost. So I think they are going to go into the, there we go, kind of like that, kind of at an angle. There we go. Yeah, I know, that's a lot of Legos. Alright, so the engine goes in here, and it barely, I mean, like, it sits on two studs, so you can actually yank it out if you need to or want to. Yeah, I opened the wrong bag. I opened bag 3 instead of bag 2 for the big one, and so, big mess. Okay, we get our tube. And that goes through the hole. And, okay. And it goes through that hole somehow. How the heck? That's going to be one heck of a bend. Yeah, I don't know numbers. Wow. That bends in there good. that was interesting. All right, so here's our, and then it goes up into here. I am. That's one of my claims to fame. so go in the hole. I'm going to actually take this off, put it in there, and then put it back on. There we go. I need to pull. Oh man, this is so tight, making sure you have the right amount of this tubing to go where it's supposed to, right beside the engine. Oh my word, that is tight.
Yeah, I'm on the same step.
Yeah, so it was not easy to do. Look at that. That is very, very tight. So you have to put it all the way through, otherwise it's going to fall out on the black piece. And then in the front, it just kind of barely goes in there. So yeah, it is what she said. Oh, and then we have a whip. That'll be Jerry's favorite part. We have a whip.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
And then the end of the whip goes inside the carburetor. I think that's a carburetor. Alright, no, the carburetor wouldn't be over on the side. It would be in the part of the engine. Well, I don't know. And then this clips onto here. Maybe that's airflow. I don't know. That is cool, though. That is cool. Yes, he would. He would so say that. Alright. Cool. That was not an easy step. A couple steps. So
I found where the clip goes.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy. Oh, wait, which clip?
From the first bag.
Oh, where was it? Oh, it was on the engine part, huh? Or right near the...
yeah, where the whip, where you have to attach the whip.
Yep. Solidify with some black. And we got a little hump piece that goes here. These two red go here. I will say one of the things about this that I really like even more than anything is the fact that it is so colorful. Like, it is a really, really bright, eye-catching set. And in fact, I think I'm going to take this to Brickfest just because I think it'll be really cool. Oh, Scott, you asked about Hogwarts. So I did not do the pieces yet. I will be doing that tonight, actually. And so what I'm hoping is they can come in within a couple weeks. And I can get, and I'll definitely do a stream of finishing Hogwarts, because I have something really, really, really cool for it that I discovered on the weekend of Brick Erie 2 weekends ago, and I'm really excited to make that work and show things off. So as long as I can get the pieces in. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, and it's almost done. I mean, like the structure part is. It's just mostly doing the spires, the finishing of them. Yeah. So Vab, there was a contest that the two of the guys in Top Gear did, building Legos, that you can see online. It was for some charity thing, and they were being asked questions as they were building. They were doing it as a contest, and they were both building the same set. It was like a 500-piece car or something like that. And so it was James May and Richard Hammond. And while they were doing the build, every time they got a question wrong, they had to take a shot of what was definitely not vodka. And so as they're going through the build, like they're just like starting to get more irritated at each other, and it was so much fun. I think we're gonna have to do a stream like that, Ben and Vab, where we just like, people will, we'll have to come up with trivia question things and just be like, hey, you get it wrong, you gotta drink something and see where we end up.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm just gonna be drunk. Because
Ben's like, oh yeah.
question. I'm just gonna drink.
I'm not good with trivia questions like that.
Well, that's what it was. Like, it was supposed to be like they originally set up the stream to go for like an hour, and they ended up like over 2 because their building degenerated so badly, and like towards the beginning, actually, you see James May. He actually takes one of Richard's pieces and puts it on the floor, and so he couldn't find it for the longest time. It was so great.
Wow.
It's a good, so like I said, look it up for like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that one.
Top Gear charity stream or something like that. And it was, like I said, it was so good and funny to watch, and just the way they play off each other, and yeah, it was fun. We definitely have to do something like that. Even, I mean, for charity would be cool. Oh, that's number 7. That's not the one I want yet. Need a blank one. But, just for whatever would be neat.
Yeah,
I think charity event streams are pretty
I'll get
cool.
drunk.
Yeah, you can't censor us if we're drinking. And that's okay. We would make it an adult stream. We would purposely make it an adult stream. If you're younger than Jerry's age, you can't watch.
You know that, Johnny, right? You should
What's
see
that?
me when I get. You should see me when I get drunk.
Are you fun and exciting, or do you...
I'm hilarious. I'm a happy drunk.
Oh yeah, then Jerry, yes, you could heckle all you wanted.
I'll be heckling back.
Well, that's the point. That's part of the fun.
I mean, that's what I turn into a very happy drunk.
See, those are the best kind of drunks, and I know I talk a lot, but like, I've been drunk a few times, and I have been told that I just talk even more, which I don't see how that's possible, but whatever. Something we need to plan, that's for sure. Oh, I don't do this too. Oh, because of that. Okay, I was like, why don't we do this twice? But there we go. All right, so we got first seat in. It's hard to see because it's black, but there's the first seat. That is the driver's seat on the right, because this is done over in England or wherever it was done, but it was
Britain.
Across the pond. Yes, it was one of those. Well, England, Britain, yeah.
Britain, England, yeah. Well, you're the only ones that I know that drive on the wrong side of the road.
Wait. Those are two different things, Ben. I'm a handsy drunk. I feel disadvantaged. Doesn't that mean your hands are going to go faster and you'll be more apt?
No. That's.
I know. I was teasing. See, if we were all in person doing this, then that might give you an advantage. I don't know. I wish. Open line. Exactly. Oh, I think we could have so much fun with it, though. Definitely something we're gonna have to do.
Bring out the beeper thing.
Oh no! No. If we do an adult stream, you don't have to do that.
Oh.
If it's, I mean, I set my streams up on purpose to be older than 18, simply because you never know who's gonna show up and just be like, a jerk.
Yeah.
But like, as long as you set it that properly, then that's all fine.
The way I set my streams up, it's not for kids.
Right.
But it's pretty much teenage through. But it still says 18 or older.
Right. Yeah. You can't. Yeah. It's either one or the other. It's either like it's made for kids or it's not. Get in there. Why don't you want to go backwards? Oh, that's very tight in there.
Unfortunately, for a 13-year-old kid, we know what you guys are talking about. Hate to break that bubble.
Alright, so... There you go. Why don't you want to go further back? I mean, it's not supposed to go too far back. For some reason, that one does. This one does not. That's okay. It should only go that far. And yet, it goes higher. Oh, that's because it's bent. Bend back. There we go. 2 seats. Making sure those are correct.
Sorry for that side. I'm looking for.
Okay, so there we go. We got our seats. There. Alright, now it's time to make some more. Some more. Looks like these are guards, like along the edge here or something like that. Or it might be just, you know, it goes like along here and like we're gonna build up because it is angled a bit. So it's gonna be cool to see how this comes together. Ah, looky there.
I love
We got a
bigger
hinge.
pieces.
What's that?
I love these bigger pieces.
They are neat.
Oh no, my hands can actually work. I don't have to worry about.
Yeah. Night you are. Thanks for stopping by.
Night.
Ooh, do we have? We do. Look at that. Printed Caterham. That's so much better than a piece to put on. That's not. It's not printed.
Oh, that's for the other side.
And that's not the piece I'm looking for. What is this piece? This is a goofy looking piece. It is. Alright. Oh. So more printed, which is good. Ah, and that's perfect. And this. So, alright, now we gotta do a little apparatus here. I like calling them apparatus. Oh, and those go into the. Okay, that's how. I love how Lego knows the angles of things and make it so that it works. So we're gonna put this on here, and just barely angled, it fits into there. And look at that. That nice line. That is so pretty. They know that they do that so well.
That is a pretty.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Pretty angle.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh, and now we get to finish it. Finish him. By the way, if you ever need to be pumped up, like you're feeling down for whatever reason, and you just need a pick-me-up type thing, something that gets your blood going or whatever. Not that like like depressed or anything, and this will but something that just like to get you moving or whatever. Watch the original. What's it called? Mortal Kombat. That opening sequence and everything, and like the initial like music and everything. Oh, it's so fantastic, so good.
I just had it playing right through my head. Yep.
Yeah, it's so good.
Exactly. That whole scene just played.
Mm-hmm. See? And that's the thing too. You can just say that, and it's like people were like, "Yep." Yes, I have heard rumors. I love these classic space arms. There is a new Mortal Kombat that is rumored to be coming, yes. And so, of course, the rumor mill is going crazy with that. But I guess we'll find out, you know, there's no official word, at least not that I've seen. But yeah, it was just like today that people were talking about it or whatever. Which is kind of interesting. Especially since like there's like the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out, which looked awful. Like it looked nothing like the Turtles. Like this new cartoon or whatever it was.
They should have. They should have just went with a whole new storyline.
Yeah.
Instead of rehacking the same exact thing over and over again.
Yeah, I agree. And what's cool is I saw somebody's version of it was one was Raphael and one was Leonardo as the last Ronin, which was a storyline when the other turtles were taken out. And so like it was an epic little thing that they had him doing, and it's pretty awesome looking. And I'm like, that would be awesome.
I'd be interested in that.
Uh-huh. Alright, headlight. Even though this isn't the headlight part, but it's still a headlight piece. There we go. This thing is looking awesome. Alright, so I'm going to flip it around because we're going to do this side next. So let me move these pieces. Slide them out of the way a little bit. Keep our little speedometer things that are right here. Now, interesting this side, because of the way the engine, or this whole stuff is, the start of it is completely, like, we use some long pieces here, and this one is actually using shorter pieces. So, it's kind of neat that they had to customize it in order for the stuff to go through it the way they did.
Yeah, I was about to do the, I think it's mirrored, but then I started noticing I had different pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Length pieces. I'm like, that's not mirrored this time.
Nope.
So I actually had to rein myself from going forward.
Where's the? There it is. Caterham. I love that printed piece. It just looks awesome. All right, so put that down. So yeah, they have it so that like where the exhaust is going to come through, they have it indented, so to speak. So having all these extra pieces definitely slowed me down a bit.
I was gonna say, I hope you're not slowing down on my account.
Nope, it was definitely all me. That was very self-inflicted. Not on purpose, but self-inflicted.
Yeah.
So Ben, are you excited to get started on your next build? Or I guess yeah. Well, it is essentially your next build, but to get started on the on your not the Tromper. Whatever it's called. I keep getting that wrong.
Deathbringer.
TMT needs to do that one shot or short of that dark gritty comic, the hulking turtles with beaks. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they definitely need to do that sort of thing. get back to like the, you know, even the original Turtles, you know, the Jim Henson ones where like it was the guys in the suits and stuff, that actually was pretty well done. But like everything, you know, since then has just been kind of, not been a fan. My little turtle van was grabbing onto a piece. I think the turtles with the beaks were almost like a prehistoric story, I want to say. Not 100% sure on that, but it was something definitely different. But like, I think it was Miller that came out with the Batman, you know, Dark Knight series, you know, which was fantastic. Or, you know, that idea, awesome. The Deathbringer, that's what it is. Yeah, big hulking destroyer-looking type thing that just wants to eat things and, you know, make you pay and be in pain. Thing is awesome looking. Can't wait to see it done. That. We need these and another one of those. Ding. Ooh, and then we put this in upside down.
Oh, that's amazing technique. I love that.
What's that? Doing this?
With a
little
2x2 rounds, and then you have an axle piece with
Yep.
the. Yep, that is a great technique.
That is awesome.
Especially if you're working with round pieces.
Mm-hmm. Now these little torch pieces are interesting. They are, look, they're like little lipstick things. But we're using them to put things onto them.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of interesting. The rivers also 3, yeah. And we put these on top of them. Just kind of hang out there. Oh, that's cool exhaust. Look at that. Boom. That's neat. All right, more Technic pieces. Do do do. This is actually a really, yeah, it's got a couple areas where the techniques that they use to put this together are actually pretty neat. As ends up being with all LEGO sets. I'm really excited to see how the Concorde, like how all their stuff like comes together and like how it all works and interacts. It's gonna be cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested in that too.
Well, Ben's gonna start it before I am. How far down does that? It goes halfway. Okay. So all these little tiny pieces. Noodles! I like the noodle pieces. Those are just so cool.
The macaroni elbow pieces.
Yep. Look at this. That is so cool for the top of the engine. Well, no, I guess it's going on the side, but like... And that goes on to... Oh, that's so cool. Look at this. Look at this connection that happens. It goes through where the lipstick pieces are. And just like that. Oh, that is so cool. Now it's top heavy. I can't... Oh, no, it's staying. there are some cool techniques in order to make this thing do what you want it to. Yeah, it is way cool. I never would have thought to use lipstick. Alright, so we get... Goes there, another noodle piece. Sure those are on there securely. Oh, and it clips right onto the... Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got to fit it in to this, into this side here, like that, and clip it on. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That is a neat exhaust. Oh yeah, well the lipstick would have been used before they had anything, you know, else to go with it, you know, or to do that sort of thing. But yeah, the 2L bar is, yeah. And 3x1 piece goes here by the seat. There we go.
That makes me want to cry.
Why?
Because that technique worked out so beautifully.
Ooh, I need to put these back. I didn't realize that there was an armature that goes on there. There we go. Yeah, that technique works so good. See, now you're going to get ideas and be like, oh, I can do this.
Well, I mean, it's also keeping an open mind at a lot of the piping and that I have to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, all you got to do is... All you got to do is come back and look at these instructions and be like, well, there's one way to do it.
Yeah, well, now that I have a mental of doing the instructions and everything, I can actually, I'll be like, oh, I know exactly where I saw that technique at.
I know where I can use this. All right. My pieces do not seem to be dwindling, but that's my fault. Alright, we are almost caught up with the opposite side. Twisting these one by one stinks. Yeah, I've never used or thought to use lipstick. In fact, I didn't even really know it was a piece that you could use. So, yeah, it's a new thing to me.
I think it's a friend's piece.
Hi, Kimbar. We are building
Sister
the
of
Caterham.
Nodge.
It's the sister of Nodge. Yep. We are building the Caterham. Which is kind of like an Indy car, but this is like the England version of it. So it is a really neat set. And I went too far ahead. Oops. Two other things go here first. Is it all metric? No, it's actually not. It's still Lego stud measurements.
So it's metric.
Is it? I do not know.
Most things are done in metric. LDU, Lego Dimension Unit,
Mm-hmm.
I think is stud based and plate based. So when
Right.
you hear LDU, I think it's I have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure it's based on a plate or one block.
I bet you Ben knows. Come on, Ben. Give us your expertise. As I bump the camera. Oops. Sorry. Make everyone go, earthquake! Ah! Speaking of earthquakes. So back when I worked at the company I used to work for, which was a steel plant, oh, look at these. I like these pieces. These are cool. I was an IT person at a steel company, and ooh, how do we get around that? Wait a minute. Do we have to squish it? Like, That is confusing. So I'm supposed to put this on here, but we got this pipe thing sticking out through there. So, alright, I'm going to double check the instructions. I think I put that in the correct spot. TNT Comics. But, so we were at work one day, and this was back whenever there was an earthquake down in Virginia. And like probably about 10 minutes after the earthquake itself happened, oh, it just goes to, okay, it doesn't need to go through that part. Alright. It's not what it was showing. It was showing it was going in there. Alright. Anyway, so there was an earthquake that was in Virginia, and so it traveled up this direction. Well, it traveled all over the place. But it traveled up this direction, and I was in a trailer outside the plant at the time. And there was this weird, it was obviously a rumbling that was happening. You didn't really hear anything, but you could feel the ground, like the whole trailer started swaying. And so, I went outside, and you could actually see like the concrete even like being a wave. It was the weirdest thing I have ever seen. And so like a couple minutes after this happened, the guy I was working with came back. And he was like, "Did we just have an earthquake?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Did you notice it?" He was like, "Kinda." He was in the server room, and there's it's a steel plant, so there's a lot of crane movement and stuff, so everything's shaking all the time. But he went, because we have cameras, he went on one of the cameras and rewound it and went to where he was standing looking at the racks, and the server racks are all like started moving like this, like completely different from whenever the cranes are going past. And his like facial expression was hilarious. He's just like looking around like, what the heck is going on? It was kind of an interesting experience. Never dealt with an earthquake before, at least that I can recall.
That was 2010, wasn't it?
It was a good ways back, yeah.
Because I remember that we had that earthquake down in DC. It was 2010. I was on my way back home from an appointment, and the EM field for that earthquake shut my entire truck off.
Oh yeah, that stuff can be nuts.
As soon I was driving up a hill, and all of a sudden, my motor wasn't running anymore.
And that's an earthquake. It's not like it's like like a forced EMP pulse from like a blast or something like that. It's boop.
Yeah.
That's where you go like, what?
So that was a crazy.
Oh yeah. Seventh floor. Yeah, the higher up on a building you would be on, the more sway you would have for sure. That would be nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, look how this comes together. It's like they knew what they were doing. Alright, let's get some more smooth pieces on this bad boy. very satisfying to put this type of stuff together. Oh, that's a black strip. That's not where that goes. Yeah, swaying with from an earthquake or where would be extremely. That would be. I would just be like, whoa, yeah.
If you really want to know what an earthquake feels like, just go to the one of the things at the fair where it does the floorboards.
Oh yeah, the shaky whatever.
The shake boards and whatnot.
Yeah.
Then you'll know what an earthquake feels like.
I've done those kind of things before.
Yeah.
Okay. This engine is fantastic looking. It's so neat. You see how the exhaust, the manifolds go down to the exhaust? Ah, that's so cool.
And if that engine comes out as easy as you say it does, I might be maybe designing a jack or something that goes around the top.
It looks like I mean, oh yeah, like it's only got 2 studs that hold it in, and then like you would have to, I bet you would have to pull it out from the front. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it does come out pretty easy. See, you just have to get underneath the tubes in order to get it back in. But then, oh yeah, that went pretty easy. So yeah.
I see a small build in my future.
I'm not saying the car is easy, however.
Doing a garage at this scale, kind of like how you do with the plastic Revell models.
Oh yeah.
Type garage type deal. I think that would look really neat to do a full.
Oh yeah,
garage.
that would be cool. That would be an epic looking build, that's for sure. That would that would take a lot of effort. We got so many ideas. Yep, see exactly. That would be a lot of work. It would definitely be, but it would be epic. It would be really cool to see something like that. I don't know if I've really seen anyone do like a garage type build of that, of that sort. I can't recall, and maybe someone has. I just haven't seen it. But
honestly, I remember when when I first heard about this set, and it seems like there was not much hype behind it at the time.
Well, that might be why it sat on the shelves for so long.
Yeah. And there's actually one part in here that really defines the set. It's a one-off printed piece that you can't find in any other set but this one.
You mean for the top of the engine, or do you mean like the 7? Like, what are we?
It's in bag 3.
There's what?
I think it's in bag 3. I'll show it.
Oh, okay. I also have, yeah, maybe it's these like little speedometer things or whatever. They're kind of interesting. Some kind of gauges. But I mean, for whatever reason, I'm sad that that this didn't take off, because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, I didn't know anything about Lego ideas until I got the Saturn V kit. So I didn't even know Lego was doing anything like that. So,
now, was it still ideas, or was it transitioning to icons at that point?
It was still Lego ideas.
Okay.
But yeah, I wasn't in Lego until the Saturn V kit. I didn't get back into Lego until after the Saturn V kit came out. So I missed this set along with all the other. Hayabusa was another one, I believe. Another Lego ideas set. So I missed out on all that, all the first X amount of sets all the way up to this point.
Right. Souls Winter. Okay. I do not remember that. I'll have to look it up and see what you're talking about. I mean, I recall like how it looks kind of, but I don't. Yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah, I definitely check that out. Apparatus piece here that doesn't want to stay up. Oh, so coming up soon for Brickfest actually is a set that's coming out that I think is highly anticipated by a lot of people, and that is the Viking Winter Village. Who is getting that on October 1st? I know I'm saving up for it because it looks fantastic.
I personally will not be getting it. I gotta save up for a lot larger set.
You've
build.
got a lot of pieces. It's not a day one. That's fair. I think it just looks it's a really cool modular design and everything. Look it up, Viking Winter Village. Oh, this is so cool. Take this, attach these to it. Oh, look at that. That is so neat. That's how you do fenders. Alright, so it goes on top there. Oh, it clips in and down. Oh, that's cool. Alright, whoever designed this is a genius. Like, they made it so, like, not only does it fit down on here, but it clips onto this little armature here. Oh, that is so neat. I have to say, they did some kick-assery with this set. Definitely some cool techniques. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting the the Viking Village because I think it's just a neat concept idea, and I said it's modular, and it is because you can take the buildings apart and put them on top of each other and stuff. Like, you can make it so that like the different buildings are on different bottoms and stuff like that. Like, you can move it around and things. You just got to be creative and find a place. I'm destroying my basement so that I can fit more Lego, because my room is stuffed, so to speak. Good night, Jerry. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, as always.
Good night.
Eventually the basement will be a giant game room. See? There you go. Alright. Amazing technique again. Oops. Look at that. That is how you do a fender.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm just trying to get it straightened.
Yeah. You gotta adjust it a little bit, but
Yeah.
in fact, I think my second one I gotta push. No? Nope, it's good. I gotta push one of the things in a little bit more. There we go. There. That is solid. Look at those fenders. Front fenders are awesome. That is a cool technique. Alright, back to the front. We're gonna make bug eyes for the... They definitely are.
Starting on the second fender. Also processing how these techniques are.
You're like, are these legal?
Well, no, I'm actually thinking about using them if I can with some of my builds.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First eyeball there. second eyeball. And 2 more lightsaber hilts, only these ones are black. These go on top. Interesting. Clicky, clicky, clicky.
Yeah. It's not my mouse this time either.
Putting on the other. Oh, remember, these are our disc brakes. 1 and then 2. So we're going to put those on. Disc brakes are important. Double check something. I'm not sure why the armature is there. It's not gripping on anything. These arms are here before the fenders go on. And they just kind of hang out there. That goes in there. Huh, I don't know. Arms. Oh, okay. They're just supposed to be like their part of the suspension. Okay, so they're just for show. Okay, just making sure before I do something stupid, which could happen. Oh, here's our real headlights. Headlights, nice glow pieces. Those go. Oh, those go onto there. I see. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, 2 headlights, and now finally we're on to bag 3. I was already on bag 3, kind of. Not really, but now I can do my last bag. I already opened the previous.
I'm slowly behind you.
It's alright. No, you're pretty close, actually. Actually, I need to step out for a real quick. Oh, there's the other Caterham. I gotta step out and use the facilities real quick, so be right back.
Yeah,
Don't worry, it will be muted.
At least you don't have to do the I'll be right back tag.
They put way too many extra pieces in here.
Okay, yeah. 6 sides is a little bit harder, but there are several techniques out there for it. Yeah, I'll get with you on that. That shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Oh. Yep, ask the expert.
Yeah.
I hope my mute worked. There was some major grunting and groaning there.
I didn't hear anything.
Just kidding.
But six-sided is a little bit more difficult, but there are several out there.
Why is six-sided so much more difficult? Is it just because it's smaller?
No,
Well, I guess it doesn't have to be.
Your base is had six sides, and Lego, most of their angles are eight-sided or four-sided. Trying to figure out a six-side is like kind of like pulling teeth a little bit.
Ah, I see.
Especially if you want to do like, there's only like one technique I've seen out there if you want to do a five-sided.
I would think five-sided would be difficult.
Yeah, a pentagon or five-sided build.
I mean, kudos
Which
if you
might-
can.
So, trying to get my thoughts in order. Sorry. Depending on the scale, I don't know exactly how big it is. You might actually have to go down to a five-sided. Then you have to figure out your internals, connect everything to a five-sided. Same with a six-sided. So if it's a little bit bigger, then it depends on what the diameter is.
So it can get complicated, is what you're saying.
Yes, it can get overly complicated. Like I went from actually my booster design. It went from being a 20-sided or is it 22-sided, going from 22-sided down to an 8-side. It's a complex. Just trying to figure out how to attach everything gets complicated.
Right. I am loving all these printed pieces, though. Sometimes finding them, though, is not the easiest.
Here.
There's one on a 2x1 that is eluding me at this time. Hope I didn't use it in something I shouldn't have. Oh, nope, there it is. Woohoo. Adding the black stripes onto it, which is really cool. Oh look, there's even one little tiny Caterham. Look at that, really, really small.
All my stuff are stuck in tires.
Yeah, mine was too. I'm glad I did that emptying earlier. Alright, and there is a...
Oh.
I heard that.
I'm happy that I have a surround on because that would have went flying.
Ah, there it is. That is a cool. Look at that. That is a cool printed piece right there. That is epic. Okay, so that's this part. This is going to be the front, obviously. That part is done for the moment. We got to work on the bottom half of it. This is going to be reversed, I'm sure, upside down. All these smooth angled pieces and stuff that we're adding on. I love watching how they do, like this whole top of the car is going to be curved and everything, which is awesome to see how they do it, because it's some sets you don't, or some builds you don't want to see all your studs and whatever, and it's cool to see the techniques as to, like, neat ways to hide it. So white Caterham we got to put on upside down because it's going to be flipped over.
Actually, I'm actually really impressed with how many new techniques, or I shouldn't say new, probably old techniques that have been hidden in this set.
They have new life, so to speak.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Look at that. angle down just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, it is a little after 10. Yay! Ben figured it out. Woohoo! Alright, so we're gonna... I can't really set this aside, so to speak. Actually, I can. We're gonna move these pieces over because we're gonna be doing the hood part here. Let's move these over. I'll move this right in here. Out of the way a little bit. Let's work on the hood.
My fingers do not want to work with me tonight.
I mean, we've been doing this for 2 hours now, so kind of understandable in a way.
No, that's just a family thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
My grandmother did the same exact thing. She would have issues grasping
Yeah, I can see that.
smaller things.
Those are too long. Grasping concepts. Ben has all the zingers tonight. Look at him go. Ooh, we got a lot of hinges that we're utilizing. Ugh, standing too much. Gotta sit back down. Ooh. I like these little smooth, like half round things that you put under stuff, so like it can, like the Luke's land speeder, so it can like slide on stuff, but like it's utilized to like just keep things down, and you barely bump up against something with them, but you know, it's the spacing and stuff. It's kind of neat. I like those.
These were the original boat pieces from the 90s set.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think I had a boat growing up, but I have like 2 now in the stuff that I got, and there's like one of them is like the Merrick.
Oh, yeah, that one.
The blue ship that yeah.
The Merrick one.
Yeah.
Or Mercic.
Something like that. Mercic.
But all the town, I think it was called town at the time. The city and town stuff, the race boats, everything. They all had a flat bottom on them, and they used those smooth pieces as for the boat hole, so you can slide it across the carpet.
Oh yeah.
And they actually switched that out. Now you can actually put the boat stuff into water.
Right. Yeah. Now it actually floats.
I'm having a hard time finding that sloped curve piece.
Yeah, it's only one in there. Took me a bit to find it. It was upside down for me. See, this is what would be really funny is like we're doing a tandem stream, we're all drinking and stuff like that, and like someone reaches up and is like, "Hey Ben, I want that piece." And just like grab. You're like, "Hey, give me that back." But that's the piece I need. So this is to be the front, and like it's gonna go like this almost. So it's got the same angle as those things. So it's like gonna go like that, and then there'll be stuff covering it over top. So we're doing one side, and now we're gonna do the opposite side.
Yeah, watch out for one of your tiles. It has a Caterham.
Yep.
Printed on it, really small.
Yeah, I put that to the side. I think there's probably one more that has it, but I haven't seen it. Maybe it's only one. I don't know. And then you got one of these 2x4s that has this on it. for like the hood. By the way, all of you guys for sticking around tonight, just absolutely rock. You're awesome. Really appreciate everyone. I say that every week, but it's true. It's true today as it is the golden sun or something like that. It's getting late. What? Uh-oh.
I don't think I have that piece here.
The curve?
Yeah, the slow curve.
Check your bag. Like checking the
I
corner
gotta check
of a
the
bag.
tires.
Or the tires, yeah.
Oh, bags are empty.
Okay, well, if it is here, I'm not seeing it. I'm just gonna move on and
Yep.
Hopefully find it.
Alright, more support. Yeah, it's a 1x2 curved. It's this thing that I have.
I just found it.
Uh-huh. See? Yeah, it's this thing. Right there.
I was hoping that I'm not missing any pieces because
I don't think they have those anymore.
They probably do not. Yeah. You would have to look on you would have to look on Bricklink, and I'm sure it would not be cheap.
no.
Just like the monorail pieces I just bought not too long ago.
I was trying to find that one. It's a 1x1 round.
The red ones?
No, it was metallic, and
Oh.
it's the gas cap.
Oh,
And that one only comes in besides the black and yellow pieces. That's the only one that comes in this set, and it's expensive. You're talking like $50 for that one little piece.
wow, that's insane. But
Yeah.
again, you know, if the pieces that aren't seen that much, and if someone wants them, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm gathering the pieces together to be able to. I just needed a few major, like a couple pieces of track. I'm gonna have to get some stands to hold the track up, but I gotta double check which ones I currently have to go with the set. Everything else I have. Oh, and I need the battery box, but that's pretty cheap. So I have a battery box, but it's not the right one. But then I'll have the complete monorail set, and I can just build it. And I'm gonna do that for a stream for sure. And I'm so excited to do that. That's like the set I've always wanted to have. It's like the monorail is like the set that every little kid was like, oh yeah, and it was so expensive at the time. Ooh, we put that together on there. Okay. So this is our hood. Look at that. Look how that goes together. That is so cool. And the nice thing about it is we only have 2 studs over here on the car itself to keep the hood on. So you can easily, again, remove the hood. This is becoming even more epic of a build. Just because it's giving you, I mean, they're play features, sure, but it's not like you would play with this car, but you would, like, you know, be able to look at it and like see kind of the detail on how it was designed. So this is definitely a cool car. All right. There's our 4x2 printed. 1x8s printed. Let's go right on top here. Does it fit in there? Oh, that look how nicely that fits on there. That is so cool. And because we use rounded pieces underneath, they fit in there in those grooves, and they're not butting up against things. Let's put our roof on, or our hood. Sorry. And that fits beautifully. Look at that. That is slick. That is slick. This is a way to design the angles and stuff and make it, you know, make it work. That'll definitely be something I'm using in the future. Definitely something. All right, let's move these pieces back out of the way. Put the car front and center.
Oh. Having trouble getting the nose on.
Yeah, it just barely. I mean, it does hang down a little bit, but it's supposed to. Like the weight of it will pull it down. Okay, these two pieces. Like the longest I've streamed when it's not a special. It's a pretty long night. Another reason why I'm like, hey, thanks for sticking it out. Everybody is awesome. Okay, so this is odd numbered.
I think I screwed something up.
Uh-oh. Hookies.
That's correct.
There are some parts of this build where I was like, what? How does that work? Goes there. Let me find the other two. Scott fall asleep? He hasn't said much. It's okay if you did. So I mentioned I need to get the pieces for the... Ah, there's Scott. I mentioned I got to get the rest of the pieces for Hogwarts. Hoping to get them in and get it done for Brickfest and display that, because it is going to be epic what I do with it, as long as everything works out. Not a lot of pieces to get, and then the rest of my builds up until Brickfest are probably going to be custom builds. Like I'm going to be working on stuff for Brickfest specifically, so that's what I'll be doing these next few weeks. So it's going to be a lot of playing around with things, trying to get stuff working, showing off some stuff. One of the things I want to do is make the... So I have a walking AT-AT. It's, I've showed it before, but it's about yay big. And it actually trudges along pretty nicely. And I want to get that on a plate and have it so it walks around in a circle and is being chased or is chasing a snow speeder. So let's see how I can do that. I mean, like, I did a spider that moves, so let's see how this goes. No, I'm looking at the piece I need. I just can't see it. There it is. See? No. Oh, that's a lot of pieces to put on all at once. Alright, so we got this.
Figured it out.
Hey, what was it?
I missed a 2x4 plate.
Oh, okay.
It goes underneath of it, so it wasn't getting high enough. It was actually, you really can't see it. I tried. It was rubbing up against that the angled part.
Oh, I see what you mean.
One stud higher, or one plate higher, and
Just making
that's
sure.
what it was.
Oh, I see what you... Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking to make sure I did it, but, like, mine seems to be sitting okay, so I'm like, okay. Man, there are just so many little details to this set. So we're taking a blaster gun, it looks like, so you know, Tommy gun type, and we're using that as a hinge. That goes, how does it go? That goes in here at an angle. So whatever this thing is makes it so that this goes up like this. Huh. That's really cool. Ah, these are the gauges. That's what we're doing. So we got 3 of these gauges. Oh, nope, not those. There we go. Little gauge, another little gauge, another little gauge. I don't need 4, I need 3. So let's orient them the right way. Oh, nope. That one got twisted. So that's a rearview mirror. It's sticking up with the gun. That gauge needs to rotate. Put that on horribly. Come on, rotate. Take it off and put it back on. There we go, that's straighter. These tiny pieces are just really hard to get the right way.
Tiny pieces?
Yep, these little gauges.
Yeah. It's not the gauges. Like I said, I'm not even seeing it in here right now, but it's the gas cap.
Oh, probably this thing. Yep, that's
It
definitely
looks
the
like
gas cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. Hopefully that's it. No, that's
It's-
not a gauge.
It's black and it's got like a little silver thing on it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So that, put the steering wheel on. Ooh, does that go?
Yep, there it is.
That goes right on top. That's interesting because you basically hide the gauges with this thing.
Yeah. But this piece alone is legitimately $50.
That's insane.
It's
And
the
I
only
got
set
two.
it comes in. And
I've got
I
2
have
of them.
Yeah. I got another.
So
I should
there
have
we
one
go.
more.
Now it's really hard to see them, but the speedometer and everything is there underneath the steering wheel, and I can't even angle it. There we go. See those? There's the gauges. All right, we're gonna get our happy bar, whatever that's called, with the protective bar that goes over top the seats, roll cage thing. Definitely don't want to lose those. If that one's worth $50, be worth, since I have 2 of them, be worth selling.
Yeah. Well, the story behind that is the only reason I found out that piece is I was doing the shuttle build, and that is one of the pieces where they said you can swap out for because it looks like a tire.
Oh, interesting.
And the guy had like, I think there was 6 of them in the kit. And when I went to upload it to Bricklink, I was just like, how's this space shuttle
Cost
so
that much?
expensive. Oh, it costs an extra $300,
Right.
and it was because of that one piece.
That's insane. Oh, all right. Tires, big fat honking tires.
Johnny's gonna finish before me.
Oh yeah, but that's okay. We'll oh, is that the right way though? Lego group. Yep, that's correct. Well, I don't know. Your scale is off. Oh no! What did we tell you about scale? There we go, that's better. Remember, scale is what you make of it.
Is Logan on?
That's a Logan thing. Ooh, that's what? Is that the way they go? Looks like
Logan actually might be at class right now.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. You already have established your scale and like how everything goes. Thanks for stopping by, Scott. I know it's gone late, but again, thank you for stopping by. Same time next week. Vab's tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern, and Ben is 9 o'clock on Thursday. So stop by. Have some fun. There will be pictures posted of this thing. This thing is cool. I'm loving it.
Come on.
Where we going? I gotta get the tires to fit in there correctly.
And of course I did that backwards.
That would be the rub, wouldn't it? One more tire.
And more salt in that wound.
Yep. Gotta kind of pull the tires over top of the rim first, like all the way across, and then back, and then that's how, and then they fit into the grooves properly. And then we use these. Again, tonight was not a competition.
Yeah.
Because I won. No.
Oh yeah, you definitely won.
But this is a longer build than I was expecting, just for the pieces. Like there's a lot of detail to it. So
yeah, I didn't expect that much either. I mean, when I saw 3 bags, I was expecting, oh, we'll have that done in an hour and a half at the max, not 2 hours.
Yeah, well, once I finish, because I'm almost done, we'll end it. And, you know, you can finish at your leisure, and it's still been it's been fun. This has been a really, really cool way to do this.
Yeah, and that's what you just need to, and to do streams, you just need to come up with ideas and see if they work. If they don't, then...
Well, yeah, I like doing tandem streams, but yeah, the bags were chock full. They were, and it's only, what was it? Greg had said earlier it was like 722 pieces, something like that. Which, here's the funny thing, it's less pieces than the space thing. And the space thing, I was, you know, after 2 hours, I was done. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how this ended up. Interesting trunk. Is it the trunk? My body's like, you need to get to bed. Okay, flip that over, flip it back over. Ooh, there's where the Caterham goes. So the Caterham goes on the trunk. It gives a little Caterham. I know I keep saying it, but the detail of this thing is just exquisite. It's just cool. And there are, I mean, like, I can see where these pieces end, like where we're finished, but like there's also a ton of extra pieces. That's just like kind of unusual that there's so many.
Well, you also have to look at the time when Lego was producing these too.
True.
Maybe they didn't have that, you know, quality control implemented in place, unlike today.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, very true. All right, this is going on.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. That looks cool. And that perfect angle, everything. Underneath bumper. Yeah.
Come on.
Now we're doing like the back windscreen type thing. Oh no, Benny fell over. Come back. There you go. He's happy. It's funny too how long this is taking, simply because like I've done the Falcon in, you know, 16 hours, and that was, you know, 10 times the pieces this is essentially. So, and it definitely didn't take me, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're also dealing with a lot of smaller pieces, which
True.
also. And then if you make a mistake like I did, you go back and try to recorrect yourself.
It kills you. It just like,
Yeah,
it
it
stabs
kills
you
the
with
time.
little
So
knives. Like,
I was right behind you, and then all of a sudden
Yep.
I had to take 15 minutes and figure out what I did wrong.
Oh, this is cool. I like how this ends. So we put this is neat. So we're putting these little things on here, little armature with a little thing sticking out, and this is going to be like it's the back of the roll cage thing, like bracing it, even though it's not connected. It just fits in here, like it just settles in there, and then boom, there you go. It's supposed to be at an angle, which fine. Here we go. Oh, and we're supposed to put on jacks, put it on the jacks, and you can disassemble them and put them into the trunk. All right, I'm gonna pause the timer because we are done, or at least I finished. Look at all these extra pieces. This is fantastic. Look at that. Moving some of these pieces out of the way. I'm changing the way my gas cap goes. There we go. So it's oriented properly. There we go. So yeah, so little gas cap on the back there, $50 piece right there. It's interesting how the red and the clear, like they have one on each side here, but then these are the way they're supposed to be. So we got our seats, got our steering wheel, our rear view mirror here, our roll cage, little supports, tires all roll, got our stick shift down here, and our starter, stick shift, and then our starter thing. Got our exhaust over here that goes through. I love the front fenders, the way that went on. We got our headlights, lots of cool things, and then this is cool. It's just like it's only 2 studs, and you can take it off, and then you can see the engine. You can, like I said, you can take the engine out if you want to, but this is a epic build. Very, very cool. If you could ever find something like this, it's neat. I would love to do, like Vab was saying, it would be cool to do other things that are similar to this, make like a whole garage of them, because that'd be like an Indy Car museum type thing or whatever. So, that is really, really cool.
And I'm taking my time.
Oh, so here's the guy. Actually, it says in the back of the book. This is the guy.
Oh, it's in the back.
Carl Greatrix is the guy that came for the idea of the Caterham 7. Said one of the most exhilarating drives I've ever had was on the track in a Caterham 7. It is brutally fast due to its lightweight and tremendous fun to be in. It really struck a chord in my heart that I will never forget. So his design, as you can see, is decently simpler, but it's also like, look at, I mean, it has the main features of what Lego did. So it's got those big fenders, it's got the striping on it. He did a fantastic job making that. And then the Lego designer, you know, Henrik Anderson was the Lego designer. He happened to be involved in it. Carl really did a great job of converting the real car shape into a Lego version, as both the sloping front and the hood are really complex. There were quite a few iterations, at least 5 or 6, before the model was complete, so the final version is somewhat different from his original one. Yeah, it makes sense. But it takes them time. There's all the parts. Yeah, this was an epically cool build. Really, really, really cool. Thank you, Fab, for convincing me to get it.
Oh, no problem.
It is.
I kind of figured you would enjoy this set the most.
Yeah, it's definitely. Oops, it's funny that like you can't grab it by the hood because, well, the hood comes off. Like I said, 2 studs, but it is a nice feature so you can look on the inside and see everything. Woo! That was a long. I was not expecting this to take as long as it did. Lots of extra pieces. Special gas cap piece. I'm keeping a hold of that because of how much it's worth. If it still is, that's pretty epic. So, so that's the stream for tonight. Vab will be finishing up on his own, but let's see how far you got. I see the tires, 2 of them.
Yeah, I'm on the gauges.
Oh, okay.
The
The gauges were weird. They were hard to put on, and then you put the steering wheel over top, and it's just kind of like, hides the gauges behind it.
That's where I'm at. I'll end up finishing in about 3 hours.
Nah, it won't take you that long. This was a lot of fun. We will be doing things like this again in the short term or in the long term. Next couple weeks are going to be custom builds and things that I'll be doing for Brickfest. So yeah. Until next time, Vab's stream is 8 o'clock tomorrow, and Ben is at 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, 8 o'clock his time. But thanks for stopping by, everyone. Thanks, Vab, for being here. It was a lot of fun.
No problem.
And till next time, keep on building, and we'll see ya.